What if I told you that selling your home could put hundreds of thousands of dollars into your bank account, but it doesn't necessarily mean you lose your age pension? Most Australians believe the moment they sell their home, Centrelink will slash their payments. And that's exactly why thousands of retirees make costly decisions based on fear instead of facts.
Today, I'm going to show you how some pensioners legally keep the proceeds from their home sale while continuing to receive the age pension. There is a special rule most Australians don't know about, and understanding it could save you thousands of dollars. Let's get started.
The fear usually starts the moment the house sells. Imagine you sell your family home for $1 million. The money arrives in your bank account. Immediately, many retirees think, that's it, my pension is gone. After all, Centrelink counts cash and savings as assets, and more assets usually mean lower pension payments. But here's where things get interesting. The rules surrounding home sale proceeds are very different from what most people think. If you sell your principal residence and intend to buy another home, Centrelink may temporarily exempt those sale proceeds from the assets test. That's right. The money intended for your replacement home may not immediately count against your pension. This rule exists because Centrelink understands that buying another home takes time. You may need months to search for the right property. You may be building, you may be renovating, or waiting for settlement. Without this exemption, pensioners could be unfairly penalized during the transition period. Let's look at an example. John and Margaret sell their Sydney home. After settlement, they receive $1.20 million. They plan to downsize into a smaller home worth $800,000. The remaining funds stay in their bank account while they search for the perfect property. Because the money is genuinely intended for a replacement principal residence, Centrelink may apply special assessment rules. Instead of losing their pension immediately, their situation may be treated far more favorably. That's a huge difference. The biggest mistake, not telling Centrelink. Many retirees assume everything happens automatically. It doesn't. Centrelink needs accurate information. If you sell your home, you must report the change. If you intend to buy another property, you should provide supporting documentation. Waiting too long can create unnecessary complications and potentially affect payments. Always keep records. Always keep contracts. And always update Centrelink promptly. Now let's look at a completely run scenario. Suppose you sell your home, but instead of buying another property, you decide to rent permanently. In that case, the money sitting in your bank account generally becomes assessable under Centrelink rules. That means the assets test could reduce your pension. And depending on the amount involved, it could reduce it significantly. This is why planning ahead matters. For many retirees, downsizing isn't just about money, it's about freedom. Lower maintenance, lower bills, less stress, more travel, more flexibility, and sometimes a better lifestyle overall. The key is understanding how Centrelink treats the proceeds before making a major decision. If you're selling your home, keep copies of sale contracts, settlement statements, bank records, purchase agreements, building contracts, and all communication with Centrelink. Good records can save enormous headaches later. The biggest miss is simple. Sell house equals lose pension. That's not always true. The reality is far more nuanced. Centrelink has rules specifically designed for people moving from one principal residence to another. And understanding those rules can make an enormous difference to your retirement finances. So, can you keep the home sale money and still get the age pension in many situations? Yes, especially if you're genuinely planning to purchase another principal residence and comply with Centrelink requirements. But the details matter. Documentation matters, and timing matters. The more you understand the rules, the better your retirement decisions will be. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to Retirement Support AOS and turn on notifications for more age pension, Centrelink, and retirement updates. And remember, the Australians who get the most from retirement aren't always the wealthiest. They're the ones who understand the rules. Please know that this video is for educational and informational purposes only. Retirement Support Australia is not a financial or legal advisor. Please verify important information through official Australian government sources or qualified professionals.